The environment and climate change and sustainability, this is clearly home territory for the Greens. The phrase I'm trying to avoid using here is the much overused phrase, it's in our DNA. It's a horrible phrase anyway, but it's actually more fundamental than that, because it's actually the very reason for our existence as a political party. So the Green vision is that problems are most effectively tackled if we take the widest possible view. And so we need to start from the position that we share one planet, and we need to work out all our policy decisions from that point. That may seem rather distant, but we will get down to a local level in a minute. The point about the planet is that we don't own it. For all our wealth, we can't go out and buy a new one when we have finished trashing this one. That's the most fundamental political fact of our era, but actually, if you listen to other political parties, you would very likely miss it. So, Brexit is no defence against rising sea levels, and even if we had no immigrants at all, Britain would still be subject to the extreme weather that global warming is already bringing us. At current rates of emission, we have about 20 years left of putting carbon into the atmosphere before we reach the maximum that we would be allowed that's consistent with a 2-degree rise in temperatures. And so that has huge political implications. And it's true that the changes that we therefore need to contemplate are vast. And we shouldn't minimise the scale of the effort that will be needed. But there is good news too. It is that our lives, all of our lives, will be better if we work together to make that transition. And that is what the Green Party is standing for, and that is why we are asking for your vote. So to come down to the scale of things at this election, the county, and things like that, some of the issues that will be involved. So if we commit ourselves, for example, to ensuring that the buses in our cities are electric, then we will solve many of the problems of air pollution, as well as the problems of congestion. If we exert ourselves to create networks of segregated cycle paths, we'll address issues of health as well as of transport. On our farmland, if we ban bee-killing pesticides, we will increase biodiversity and the richness of our countryside, as well as safeguarding the pollinators that are necessary to maintaining our food supplies. If we build real homes, and not just Lego houses, real communities where people care for each other, we will address the crisis in social care as well as the crisis in housing. And while we're doing it, of course, we need to make those homes sustainable. We need to reintroduce the zero carbon homes standard that was abandoned by the current government last year. You might like to ask Councillor Palmer if he would favour that. So everything is connected. Everything is connected. That's the Green vision.